Caught on camera, pictures of a politician in compromising positions. News Channel 19 broke the story and revealed the obscene photographs of a 4th District congressional candidate. That was 2 days ago. Good evening. Thanks for watching News Channel 19 at 10. I'm Greg Privet. We begin tonight with breaking news out of Madison County. That's where police are investigating a shooting. It happened on Paint Rock Road in New Hope. That's where News Channel 19's Barry Hyatt is right now. He's on the phone. Barry, what happened? Well, Jerry, in Romeo and Juliet, William Shakespeare wrote, "A rose by any other name would smell as sweet." But when it comes to another bloom, two businesses using this same name is creating a stink.
And that there's lots of confusion, and we feel like that's a detriment to our business.
Now, the local owners of this bloom say they wanted to work things out with a California company, but they say they were forced to take legal action when they never got a response. Reporting live in Huntsville, Greg Privet, News Channel 19. Arsonists failed to scorch Sunday services, but worshipers wonder who tried to torch their church. Good evening. Thanks for watching News Channel 19 at 10. I'm Greg Privet. We begin tonight with a mixed blessing at a Valley church. People there still have a church building where they can worship tonight. That, of course, is the good news. The bad news, still no revelation about who tried to burn down their church Friday night or why anyone would want to do that. News Channel 19's Barry Hyatt went straight to the church today. Barry, you know people at the church have to be on edge right now. Huntsville PD's Wendell Johnson says people wanted by the law often try to get away if they see an opportunity, and it's police officers' duty to catch them. Livingston was camera shy, even to the point of becoming physical.
Go on in. You're not coming in.
Well, don't you feel like you have an obligation to taxpayers? Don't you feel like you have an obligation to taxpayers to look them in the eye?
No, I have an obligation.
And let them know what happened.
I have an obligation to give you the information.
Well, why won't you give us the information? We'll pass it on to taxpayers. I mean, we will represent you fairly. Weather worries were on everyone's mind this weekend, and not just here in the Tennessee Valley. Here behind me, you can see the devastation left behind in Arkansas. A tornado touched down yesterday in southern Arkansas, destroying homes and businesses for miles. Today, the cleanup began. It could be weeks before life gets back to normal. And take a look at the site here today in the Tennessee Valley. Bright, sunny skies, quite a change from the rainy and windy day we had yesterday. Let's bring in meteorologist Spencer Denton. Spencer, today's weather was quite a contrast from yesterday's storms. What's in store next?
Well, look.
Okay, take a look. That's right, you're seeing snow in April. One viewer after another called the newsroom tonight telling us about the snow they were seeing from down in Coleman County, Fort Payne up to Lincoln County. Snowflakes are falling all over the Tennessee Valley tonight. And you know, where there's snow, there are cold temperatures. Chief Meteorologist Dan Satterfield's here now. Dan, this was kind of a spring surprise.
Oh, absolutely, Greg. There's a big...
Jerry, during a fire, your family's safety, your family's lives could come down to one of these. There are tens of thousands of fire hydrants throughout the Tennessee Valley, and we drove hundreds of miles, investing many hours, putting them to the test.
It's an important safety matter for all of us.
Heather Green's a good sport, and she's right. This is an important safety matter. Now, firefighters say there's a way you can help them protect you by getting to know the fire hydrant that protects your home. Keep a close eye on it, and if you see anything that even might look wrong, give them a call so they can come out and inspect it. Reporting live in Huntsville, Greg Privet, News Channel 19.
All right.
Home from the war. Right now, some Alabama soldiers are finally with their families. This is the first night those families are reunited. The emotional homecoming happened just a little while ago. It's your top story at 10. News Channel 19's Ellis Eskew was there. Ellis, this is what the families had been praying for. A jury convicted Jim Jacobson of first-degree attempted murder. He remains on parole to serve out the rest of his sentence.
That's really nobody's business.
That brings us back to our encounter with Jim Jacobson. Well, the reason people are concerned is because you were convicted of a violent crime, and you're living amongst people who most would consider vulnerable. So that's why the concerns have been raised, and that's why we're asking the question, would you care to explain?
Well, what I got convicted of was doing the wrong thing by taking the law into my own hands. And a person shouldn't take the law into their own hands.
You have to hope people will learn from their mistakes and not repeat them. We wish Jim Jacobson well as he pays his debt to society. He says he has about 2 years left on his sentence. However, for some people with loved ones in the assisted living home, This is at best unsettling. What you're looking at, 80 acres of land inside Limestone County along County Line Road. But guess who bought it? The Madison City School System. Plus, Madison wants the dollar signs attached to some Limestone County students. If that's not bad enough, a story in today's Decatur Daily adds fire to speculation that Huntsville might try and grab East Limestone and Creekwood Elementary Schools. The story's all new at 10. News Channel 19's Jamie McGriff is just back from East Limestone. Jamie, how are people there reacting to a possible hostile takeover? Now, which department are you with? You're with Moulton?
Moulton Fire.
Well, a lot of people, first of all, their thoughts and prayers are going out to you tonight. We know something apparently terrible has happened. Just, can you tell us what's happened?
Well, I'm gonna make this short. The building caught on fire earlier. We had mop up in the mop up stages of mopping out and getting hot spots. The concrete walls was leaning, and these two gentlemen, one of our officers and one of our firefighters, was under this wall, and it collapsed on top of them.
Both from Moulton?
Yes.
Do you know how many people were out there at the time? And
No, sir.
now, you guys, you know, y'all are a tight-knit group. We've been talking about that tonight. This is hitting you hard. We don't necessarily want to be intruding on this, but like I say, a lot of our viewers are concerned, and we're just trying to bring them the news about what's happened. But we do want to express our sorrow to you tonight.
Thank you. I want to end this with saying that right now, this will be the only thing that I need to say, and we will set up a press conference at a later date to let you know further.
All right, Lieutenant Vanderford, thank you, and we appreciate what y'all do every day, and this is what a lot of people worry about every time they see you on the scene.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and we're sorry this has happened. So, Amy, that was Lieutenant Dwight Vanderford. Obviously, he is grief-stricken. He said what he could. We know that 2 Moulton firefighters have died here tonight. Well, if you've driven down Highway 31 close to 119 in Pelham, you've probably seen a roadside performer who does his absolute best to get your attention. WB21 photojournalist Mike McClanahan shows you why this pizza guy loves to dance.
507.